not gonna die tonight. We got fire together. Not gonna die tonight. We're not gonna die tonight. Not gonna die. Not gonna die. Not gonna die tonight.
It's time once again for Ottawa American League. Here with the call of Fighting 63rd Baseball is Mike Hearn. So good evening and welcome to Memorial Park. Things are a little bit different tonight than they are normally. We've got the Legion World Series, at least hopefully the completion of it. Game one, go to 2 in favor of the Alumni. Mike and Dave here in for us. And I would imagine the great crowd in attendance.
To embarrass some of the past coaches.
Well, and it's funny, too, because Chad Neese is out there, the GM, and he's talking about he's got a lot for this program, obviously, for the current. A lot of the guys that he's going to reference that he's going to talk about are in the –
yeah.
There are 19 of them last by my count, and Crime Break apparently can't be here tonight. He's got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
A lot of things
just
going
stuff.
On. The current AD at Lipstick, but it should be an amazing night here for baseball. This is obviously not a baseball game. It's kind of to honor where you start from and where you. A lot of people here to celebrate that, and we get to see a lot of guys that we haven't seen in a long time, or.
Yeah,
because I was joking with Chad Ernsberger, the current head coach at Van Wert, earlier on the way over about he's trying to turn this into apparently a real old time. I'm 35 and he's a couple years ahead of me, and he just kind of, it's funny. I'm just trying to get out there and have a good time. To continue the conversation, I asked him about, well, what hat? Word hat tonight? He said, I don't even like hats.
I don't even know. I don't think he's wearing.
I joked about how he would need a lot to be able to put his mohawk back in place after he was able to batter's helmet on.
Yep.
See how that goes. Things that Chad is doing right now, honoring a lot of the former coaches and players for the Fighting 63rd.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a lot of people here. I mean, there are more people here tonight than there was on Tuesday evening, so that is pretty cool. And we had talked about a little earlier off air that if the current team wins, they'll play another.
They'll play a 7-inning game to start out tonight, right. And then they'll play 5 if this one current Fighting 63rd win.
They should play a home.
A handful of those guys out there. Corbin Neese is out there on the Alumni. So normally in the Fighting 63rd first base box. I'm not a thing you want to get into if you're the current guys.
Yeah, because he could put a couple of them out there and maybe even Jordan Tavarnak says he could.
He's going to bunt tonight?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was going to bunt the other night, but he didn't. Derek could probably hit one out.
He asked me tonight, speaking of bust, to do. I told him a double, or he has to get walk and steal.
Yeah.
He said the double was more likely. I have seen him do it. And I love that
Is Jeff Swick here?
Jeff Swick is here. I thought I saw him over there. See if we can get him at some point.
Yeah, is he going to play? He's in wearing shorts.
He's way too old.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeff Swick's way too old to play this game. He just randomly shows up. Everything. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
But it is away from the start of this ball game. And Todd Shulman talked about Gene Steckschulte, obviously. And I didn't realize, Gene is one of only 16 major league players who did it or now to have homered on his very first at bat in Major League Baseball.
There you go. Hey, uh, uh, I'm just thinking about what Joe Nuxall you about pitchers and batting. If you swing the bat, you're dangerous. You never know.
Kind of similar to the old if you throw the football, good things happen on one side, bad things happen on the other side.
Yeah.
Just a determination which side it happens on.
I saw earlier today that there was Michael Lorenzen being in the home run derby. And has 5 home runs this year and a grand slam. You know, might as well give him a shot.
That's hold on. I really do love though that I hope the Justice Sut has a lot of visitors tonight.
Yeah, a lot of Sapini Weenies and the double Jeopardy.
Hope they sell a lot of those.
Yeah. and they're gonna get Dave to come down. Hope he can make it down the steps and make it out there.
But yeah, people don't realize maybe that I was reading the history, the enough to give to you to give to me, and people don't realize it's done for this program throughout the course of the year. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. He has. He's here first, gets things going up there, gets the power on, and everything else. So.
The
one thing these guys all have in common is they all coached while Dave was the general manager. The other coach, Dave.
This is the world's worst surprise party. It's like half the people don't even know that they're part of the surprise.
They're going to get Dave Yoder out there. That's why I may need to help Coach Yoder out there.
I'm going to have to complain to the current general who's going right now.
Speaking of first people here, I don't know, he's an older gentleman.
He always beats me here.
And he put up this a hook for us so that we could hang the electrical cord so people wouldn't fall over it or so it wouldn't get trampled on.
He's a genius.
Yes. I think it was so we wouldn't get it in people.
I didn't even notice that.
Yes, but he told me this on up there for you to help you guys out. And I could see her and putting it up there. I'm like, my goodness.
That's done. But yeah, he's always here. He's always ready to go. He's going to get started here in a couple of minutes. Coach is out on the field right now while Dave Kirsch was the obviously, not being from here, we've gotten to see the last 4 or 5 years while we've been doing these games. But of the history that's out on the field right now, not only for all here in Ottawa, but to be able to see what these guys have represented in terms of Putnam football as a whole.
Yeah, and you got like you said, 19 on one side, and how many do we have on the other? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 on the so all these players have impacted, and they are bringing out a very nice plaque for Dave Kirsch.
I just want to point out that it's easy for Jad Neese to mention about his family as a part of this. He populated half the roster.
Yes, that is true.
I just want to point that out.
And it's a picture with taken with the lights on.
The equation is that Cheryl asked if you could come out here. Cheryl Kirsch, please. Cheryl Kirsch.
They're going to drag Cheryl out there. Mrs. Kirsch. And she's dragging a kid with her.
Probably the smartest thing she could have done.
Yeah, that's right.
If they ever make you go do something, always take a shield with you.
Yep. And he's got a hat on. Looks like he might be ready to play.
Well, I'm not 100% sure that Ottawa couldn't use him as a base runner.
Yeah, exactly. Get some speed out there.
Cheryl has told me on numerous occasions this field has been Dave's mistress for the last 20 years.
So they're going to get her,
Flowers.
and they're bringing her flowers.
We'd like
That
to
is so
share a
cool.
little something, too, to show our appreciation to her as well.
Of course, some nights it's probably ended with Dave where you just go fix the field.
Yeah.
Like, just go away.
And she's letting the young man smell the flowers.
Well, I will say quite a bit during the game as these players come up, but you know, a lot of memories.
That is great. That is
Think back on all
very
those-
nice picture, and
It's really a testament to
is
this program.
a picture of the
That
field with
when
the
we
lights
have an
on.
alumni game, and all these guys show up, and once you're a member of the Fighting 63rd, it's like you're a member for life. That's all I got. Thank you all very much.
It was very short spoken until the game gets started.
Yeah.
Dave's, I'm surprised, to be honest with you. I'm surprised Dave's words weren't just play ball.
No doubt.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Also, Dave has a Bubble Legion baseball in 2005. Cheryl brought some copies of that up, and they are available in the concession stand if you're interested.
Which, if you didn't hear what they said, they have a book.
Oh, yeah.
I sat for all through it. Probably the day after you gave it to me.
Yeah. I read you.
This game has too much Jeff Swick.
Yeah.
They're getting ready. We'll take a break, come back, and get us into the matches some time away as we get closer between Game 2 of the Ottawa Legion World Series here on WZOQ Radio.
Danny the Dealmaker. I was just thinking about how many Chevy dealers there are in the immediate area and how we always try harder to earn our customers' confidence in business.
Good things to think about, Eric. We always go the extra mile to sell a new Chevy or Buick. Whether it's allowing Davey more off the sticker, we always find ways to make it happen.
I wonder if people know that all the deals they hear other Chevy dealers talking about are right here at Lee Kinsel's in Van Wert too.
All the dealers play on the same GM playing field. So if you hear about a great deal from another dealer, you can most likely get the same deal right here at home.
And Danny, you're that much closer to the best service available in the Lee Kinsel Service Department. Right now, our new Chevrolet Buick can carry big cash back incentives.
And I can always put more money in. That's something we specialize in.
See us online at LeeKinsel.com. Call Lee Kinsel, or better yet, bring your new car dreams and your trade into Lee Kinsel Chevy Buick GM50 West Urban Road in Van Wert. Like Chevy says, find new roads.
There's a big difference in serving an area and being a part of a community. You tend to work harder because your work affects you too. At Paulding Putnam Electric, our employees are your friends and neighbors. They are involved in your community. They take pride in what they do because doing a good job affects all of us. We are Paulding Putnam Electric Cooperative, local consumer-owned, not-for-profit electric provider. Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
This is Joe Recker, head coach of the Kalida Wildcats, and you're listening to baseball on WZOQ Radio.
Back here on WZOQ Radio at Memorial Park, Mike and Dave, and a host of people here to watch this ball game. I'll tell you the starting lineups, sort of. The defensive alignment for the current Fighting 63rd is probably the easiest thing. We do know that everybody will bat at some point, get from here to the end of 7 innings, maybe 12 innings. Well, that is just
Let's not even mess with that tonight.
that would mean that you're currently rooting for the Alumni.
Well, no, I'm just
So
saying.
that'll point out.
Well, no. See, because the 12 innings, it would be 7 here, and then they would do 5.
Right after.
No, on Saturday.
No.
After. Oh, really?
I was told it was.
It was after the doubleheader on
No,
Saturday.
I was told it's after this.
Okay, well.
They play 7 tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
So if you're scoring at home, you just want to root for one game, that means you just want to root for the Alumni to win because they won 12-2 the other night. Chad Ernsberger is going to start it off. He will take on TJ Whipple, the Elida Bulldog product. Pitching to Brady Howenstein from Columbus Grove. Logan Miller, Cole Neese, and Grant Field, Connor Neese, Ethan Alt, Austin Horseman, and Nate Arrington. On knowledge, this is actually the first time that Whipple has thrown as a member of the Fighting 63rd. He does not have any official statistics. Current Fighting 63rd at 5, the same record that they finished off last season. Started just on the bottom side of the hour. It'll be TJ Whipple taking on the right-handed, hitting a former Collido State Buckeye and University of South Florida Bulls.
And he played in Saskatchewan.
Yes, he did. He played a lot of places. Also, the former head coach, former assistant coach at Ohio Northern University, and the current head coach and work post of the American Legion. So now we hit the national anthem. What's the pitch after this?
Always Blessed Gifts is a Christian and family-based gift to East Main Street in Ottawa, right across from the WZOQ and Z Sports Live studios. They carry baby, wedding, and funeral items, as well as support, home decor, jewelry, and many other inspiration. And check out their new lanterns and silk flower arrangements. Collection of new arrivals for baptism and first communion, including several new veils. Always Blessed Gifts, 232 East Main Street in 9-532-6888. Always Blessed Gifts, open Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m.
Ben Rose Body Shop on State Route 65 in Cairo is now Ben Rose Collision Center. New name, same great service. In business for over 20 years, Ben Rose is rated. We provide free computerized estimates, which can be sent directly to your insurance, all makes and models, and we cost less than the other guys. Our customers are really important to us, and our friendly staff makes certain you are over 100% satisfied. If you've been in a rollover, fender bender, or even just need a paint job, see the experts at Ben Rose Collision Center on State Route 65 in Cairo, 419-641-2231.
The Fort Jennings Telephone Company at 65 West 3rd Street in Fort Jennings, your local telephone, cable, and high-speed internet service provider at 419-286-2181. They wish good luck to the Musketeers.
So back to what I said about Chad Ernsberger. The enemy of the game if you are in a minor league baseball. Strikeout player of the game. Ice Cream is on the strikes out. See how he does. It's TJ Whipple, shortstop, as we get ready for the First Federal Bank first pitch at 7:37 outside for a ball. Whipple digs in on the second. It is a ball as well, both off the backside.
If he strikes out, does he get ice cream too?
I don't think he does. I think he has to buy everyone else ice cream. Pitch into the dirt, and it might be a moot point. Can come up with as he digs in here. Now on a 3-0, and how about that? Headed on down to first.
A lot of kids sad.
Definitely deprive those kids of ice cream. Javon Sostin will be the batter. Big right-handed hitter now takes on the OG and Bluffton University product. First pitch to him. The strike.
What's the likelihood of Ernsberger stealing a base?
Dude, if Chad Ernsberger steals second base, I will buy him ice cream. Because I don't think it's going to happen. Pitch, that doesn't count. It's a wild pitch. Threw it behind Von Sossin. Talk about Ernsberger's and word there in action. Sometime this weekend, a big thing that is what Sydney does tonight in Greenville. A doubleheader that's already underway at Custon Border Field. Ball slapped fair down to third base line, picked up on the grass by Neese. His throw across is in time. Ernsberger goes to first. Von Sossin is out 5-3.
A long time for the umpire in the field to make that call.
Felt like he was on a delay.
Yeah.
Kirk Meyer, the left-handed hitter, with the runner on. Again, it was a 10-run game the first time these two teams played a couple of nights ago. Whipple with the long hair and the glasses fires in here. Rusty Lammers waiting to hit on deck.
Yeah, 7 of the 12 came late, though. 4 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th.
Swing and a miss now behind by 2 strikes. Print, everybody will bat. There are 19 batters on one side, I believe 16 on the other side. A hot shot up over the glove of Nice, and the RBI single. Ernstberger had to duck as well. Nope, trying to turn it into a double. The long throw from the corner is not in time, and sliding in is Lammers with the RBI. Or is Meyer, rather.
Did we do the Lee Kitzel first 3?
Lee Kitzel first 3, and Chad Ernstberger, Jalen Von Saucet in this inning. I'm inclined to give Meyer a double because he was hustling the whole way.
Put it down.
So the first pitch, a big swing and a miss. Lammers. Miller City, first team all PCL pick, and they play in 2010. They swing right back off Brady Howenstein's hockey-style catcher's mask.
We're streaming on YouTube live tonight. We're testing that out.
You can find that video by looking up Z Sports Live and WZOQ on YouTube. I had no problem finding it. So 1 hit and a run already across for the Alumni. The back shoulder of Lammers.
Saw that last night.
You know, it must have been a thing because I saw it a couple of times in Van Wert, too. One, I believe it was on each team. As now, Tyler Leatherman steps into bat, the 5th hitter here in the inning. I think Dave's torn.
I think so.
Because I think he said charge right now for the Alumni. Of course, again, we talked about it earlier as a pitch to Leatherman up high for a ball. This is a lot of his guys.
Yeah, he spent time coaching.
Trying to get Jeff Swick's attention. He's on his way over here. Throw it on his second, not in time to get the runner.
In the senior crowd.
He stops every time that I look at him. For the guests on the Memorial Park scoreboard. Brought to us always by back towards the parking lot. Dickman Insurance foul ball. Fits. Now a ball. No, I got another headset in my trunk. You can go get it. Swick now has gone from ignoring me or just my calls to
what's going on tonight?
Everything. It seems like there's a lot of people here to watch.
They were here for me.
I don't believe that's true at all. Why aren't you playing tonight?
Because I probably would have about one. My warm-ups would be about all I would get in me.
Another ball slapped into the parking lot by Leatherman.
Can you call to the bullpen after your warm-ups?
I think you got to call during the warm-up.
Okay.
You just get one of those pitches where you throw one into the ground, and they just make the call for you. In your case, that's probably what would happen.
Though I did say I probably could get through 2 or 3 pitches, through 2 or 3 batters, not saying how good, and then it would be it.
Ball skied in toward away in center for Nice, and he'll make the play for out number 2. That'll put away.
And you know, this is.
Did you get the kids ice cream?
You can't talk to him. You don't have a microphone.
I would. Yeah.
So I
actually would strike out in purpose, just because that's all I'm about. That is giving the
right.
You know what? I would try to strike every person out. I would probably hit 2, just because that was my average. 2 hits batsman, 2 strikeouts an inning.
Nick left batter. A lot of right-handed battery for this. This has got to be kind of cool though for you. And a lot of the guys that either you've played with, coached against, a guy from around the area. You've seen a lot of baseball.
Yeah, and it is, and that's what's fun about. When they asked me to come back, and I said, absolutely, just for that, guys, they're high school kids yet. When you see them, I look over there and I'm like, holy mackerel, who do you eat? And
that was just Jordan Tavarnik.
And that's the fun part about that, and to know that, even already had a few guys come up and, hey, what you doing, what you been, and hey, what you got, when you guys helped us, it was something, it's just the things. It is a baseball family. I don't care what you're playing or what you're coaching. It just always is.
Plus, back in the day, you got to play in the 50s. What was that like?
I did. We used a sock filled with rocks.
We just tossed it back and forth.
We would these limbs were a little lower, so we could cut them for our bats.
1-1 pitch to Leatherman in the dirt.
So yeah, now and technically, I played here in 90 and 91.
You guys still had lights when you.
Yeah, that was right when that was on the old wood poles, and there were like flashlights that they had to go climb up and turn on to do it.
2-1 pitch in the dirt, runner at second and first in a 1-0 game.
So yeah, and watching these young guys, and whether it be the alumni that are technically pretty, realistically young yet in their 20s, and then these new guys that are part of, coming up through, it's it's enjoyable, and from watch them and then coaching for a while and then coaching again. It's Legion baseball is such a great thing for these guys in the area in general, whether it's here, whether it's Van Wert, whether it's down wherever you're from. It's it's such a great aspect for them to get a part of what that's like.
And the ground out puts a stop to the first one. Run across for the Alumni. We'll continue here with the current 63rd batting when we return to Memorial Park on WZOQ Radio.
Lobenthal General Hauling and Garbage Service for residential and business trash hauling, serving Lipstick, Hamler, and the surrounding areas. Lobenthal Hauling, 943-3211. Call to set up a pickup today. If you need a dumpster, they can rent those too. Lobenthal General Hauling and Garbage, 419-943-3211. Wishing best of luck to the Vikings.
African Safari Wildlife Park, the Midwest's only drive-through safari park, is home to many animals from around the world. Feed the animals up close and personal from the comfort of your own vehicle. Stroll the walk for the animals on exhibit and enjoy educational animal programs. Visit veneers, food, and cold drinks. Don't miss out on the fun and family adventure and the opportunities at African Safari Wildlife Park, located in Port Clinton, Ohio. For more details, visit AfricanSafariWildlifePark.com.
Dale Neese at Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Lipstick has over 20 years of experience in the concrete business. From restoration, foundation, to driveways, have uneven or bumpy sidewalks, Dale's can restore 1-943-1077. From backhoe to excavating work, residential to commercial, Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Lipstick, 419-943-1077.
Bottom half of inning number 1, Mike Hurd and Jeff Swick, and eventually Dave. Jeff just stopped in and pretty much stole Dave's headset.
I just ripped it off his head.
He just said, hey, what are you doing? Cole Neese, Austin Horseman, and TJ Whipple, the Lee Kinsel starting lineup here in the bottom half of the first. The center fielder, for now, the pitcher. Neese puts one in play off of Ryan Musketeer, and a long run in field for out number 1.
That the center fielder is younger than the left fielder because he came literally to play to get that ball. You got it. Okay, good.
That's cool. Just go ahead and take that. Austin Horseman, one of the for Ottawa this season during their 5-17 campaign so far. He's been flirting with about 380 the whole season. Now takes the ball in the dirt.
And just a bit high throwing back. Yeah, Ryan. I sit there and look at Ryan out there on the mound, and I'm like, Ryan was about your coach in here. Obviously, he was a little crapper running around here. The man even playing is like he's one of them that literally decided to turn into a man. Graduated.
I remember he had a very good senior year. Ends up being a first team in 14. 22 years old as a right-hander. It's amusing to me, though, too, of having known kind of the same thing. He's a freshman at Fort Jennings, and his dad, and now watching him, I thought big kid now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like those are them times you wish you're saying, hey, how can we before they graduate versus after, right?
That he'd have done in the PCL?
Well, no, that's the thing. It just even though like right now, finish your pitches, follow through. I don't give you're always still they're still your kids, right? I don't care whether they're 25 or 45.
He's got a 3-0 pitch or a 3-1 pitch now coming up to Horseman. We got up 3-0, took a strike. Let's one go up around the eyes. That's what Austin Horseman, I don't know, is turning those counts where you look at it and you think, well, this seems like an easy walk. He'll get the strike, won't really try to rush his at bat and make those walks happen.
Yeah. And that just shows a good hitter because you're not hitting a pitch that the pitcher wants you to hit. You're zeroed in. You know what you want to do, and you're waiting for the pitcher to bring it into you.
TJ Whipple again on the mound today. Normally the shortstop for Ottawa fouls one straight back. Whipple's having a pretty good summer too. You look at he's hitting .281, but he's put a lot of balls in play. 72 plate appearances through the first 20 games. He makes a lot of plays. Where I sit here in this spot during the season and just say, he's not the starting shortstop at Elida. Noah Adcock, who's a terrific kid himself in front of him, but he just makes ridiculous plays look easy.
Right. That's AK. That's part of a program, right? When you're trying to get through, and then sometimes you get caught. I say caught behind a kid that. Your talent's you're just as good, but at some point you're trying to fight, and hopefully at some point you find your way into the position.
Well, I would think too, though, that's one of those reasons why at least the last handful of years that Elida has been so good because they've been so, for lack of a better term, stock.
Right. Well, it's right. You always say as a coach and everything else, you got to go out here.
With the ball into foul territory, it'll just go as a foul.
You want to be thick. You want to be thick. You want to be good up the middle, right? You're catching, you're pitching, you're in your middle infield and your center fielder, and that's the one thing that they've hit there is being able to have that, and then you fill in around that.
Strikes from Earl. Now to TJ Whipple. Chase on deck, one of the 8, I guess, designated hitters in this game. I ran out of letters. DA, DB, DC. Like one guy gets DH. The ball in the dirt now, 2-2. Why does it seem like, too, I was just thinking about this. Every time that I can actually find you to do a game, it's here.
I guess that's the only place my vehicle knows what to drive to.
It's the only place your wife knows not to look for
Not to look for me.
With the ball right back up the middle past second base and into center field for a 1-out single.
And we've had that situation. I stepped away from you for the second half of a tournament, the second game of a tournament.
You just left
because I had to go
tell
home.
My wife I'm here. So why she called? Yeah, so I'm supposed to be at work. Where's work? Oh, Finley. Okay.
It was on my way home. At least I didn't go out of my way.
Chase Schreiber digs in now, down 1-0 after the Alumni plated Chad Ernsberger in the first, who I believe is a DH today. Yep, he's sitting over there on the bench. And a pitch fouled straight back. I can't tell you the defensive alignment because it's not exactly a thing. It's pretty much like Mexican Lucha Libre, where as soon as you get knocked out of the ring, your partner just goes in. You don't even need to make a tag.
Okay, I'm done.
It'll be the first time they make a substitution in the middle of an inning, where a guy just walks out as Schreiber foul tips one straight back for strike 2. The current Fighting 63rd back home tomorrow night. They'll take on Pemberville for them. 10 games in 7 days, and potentially a second 5-inning game waiting in the wings after this one if they win. Runners with a little bit of movement. Schreiber off the end of the bat, out towards second. Took an awkward hop. The runners move over, and it's a nice play to wait back by the second baseman.
Yeah, those are the balls that kind of come off that cue ball. They call, obviously cue ball. It catches that and sometimes gets away, but obviously as a veteran, sat down on that ball and took care of it. Now they got second and third, 2 outs.
I think it was a little bit too that he slipped in the dirt. That also helps out. The 0-2 or the 2-out pitch rather to Fierst goes for a strike. He would like to have an OG battery here in he and Logan Miller. Corner outfielders for tonight. Rowdish shook off a pitch. So even in exhibition games, as a run is going to come home, nowhere for Bachrath to be able to find that ball. So both runs in this game.
Pitches. So does that mean, so does the catcher now go, that's why you don't shake me off?
As a guy who caught rather unsuccessfully, I would.
As a pitcher, I'd be like, go back down.
Just go away.
I will throw what I want to throw.
Go away. Don't come back. So 1-1 is the score now. Ball well struck into center field, but just a quick out to end the inning. So again, just like the top half of the first, one run comes across on a wild pitch. We go to the second of the Lee Kinsel scoreboard. It's 1-1 here on WZOQ Radio.
The tradition of excellent quality continues at Pandora, and so do the savings. Stop in and talk to Gina or Melissa how you can save $200 on qualifying shawl purchases or 15% off Mohawk carpet. Pandora Flooring and Supply can help you decorate your entire home, including floors, windows, and walls. Bring the tradition of excellence to your home or business with Pandora Floor, 101 East Main Street in Pandora, the narrow store. Ottawa Tire Service at 1436 East Ottawa is your full-service automotive repair and maintenance. Tires, brakes, oil changes to engine repair. The experts at Ottawa Tire and Service Center are there to serve all your automotive and farm equipment needs. Your one-stop shop for service is Ottawa Tire and Service at 1436 East Main Street in Ottawa, 419-523-09. The Miller City Sportsman Club at State Route 108 in Miller City, supporting the community of Miller City, horseshoe, cornhole leagues, NASCAR pool, and much more. There are very many worthy causes, including boys little softball. The Miller City Sportsman's Club, with over 5. Call for information on how to be a member or go to their website at MillerCitySportsman'sClub.com. The Mill Club on State Route 108 in Miller City, wishing the best of luck to all our area teams.
Hi, this is Marty Bannister, and you are listening to the best in high school sports coverage on WZOQ Radio.
Hey, so last night the Indians finally figured out how to hit the baseball, 18-4. I still maintain that they should play that series for the Ohio State rules.
Yeah,
because then Cincinnati would not have. Then Cleveland would be repping the Ohio Cup. But they play again at a good enough American ballpark down in August. So TJ Whipple again on the mound. And speaking of that, you got tickets still left for that for next weekend? 12 tickets left at $110.
I'll make a deal just tonight. If they call me tonight, I'll give it to them.
Jeff Swick says if you call him tonight, which is not 867-5309, I don't think. 419-235-1908. And he looked because he couldn't remember his own number. First Federal Bank first pitch is a strike.
And, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, Mike Kern will pay $10.
Heck no, but it's a great deal in all seriousness. As the first two pitches from Whipple miss, and he comes back, or first two for a strike, next one for a ball, but that's a heck of a deal. As the ball chopped out towards second, good hop in front of the throw of Jackson Lombers, and report of 3. A lot of ground balls being induced right now by Whipple. So Lombers the first batter of the second. It is he, Jordan Tavarnik, and Derek Booth, the Lee Kinsel starting lineup in the second. Tavarnik, the graduate. He said he's going to bunt. And he swings and misses.
It's hard to believe. I mean, I don't remember him being from Shawnee. You would think he was like from around here.
No, because remember, he was one of the, it was a couple of years ago where Shawnee players that they sent here, they had a young man who was a catcher as well, who actually, one of the early games, chased the ball, and I remember had to go to the hospital.
Broke his jaw. He hit the bricks back here.
Straight back. So the big Wildcat has to go chase it down. See what Jordan does here with 2 strikes and a ball. Still one of my favorite people. He nearly took a strike.
every game when we're at the Mud Hens, knows right where our seats are, says hey to us.
He does a terrific job. He's also a firefighter now too.
Yes.
I watched him swing and miss.
So if Muddy or Madonna were ever catch on fire, he would
right.
be right there.
So the top half of the second inning, score tied at 1-1 for the, I call him the Putnam County legend, in Derek Boss, who gets not a massive shift. Derek, just bunt. There's one encounter Nice on the left side of the field. And I don't mean, it is quite literally the left side of the field. We'll step up here with 2 outs. Takes a pitch off the corner.
He tried to shorten up on that. Took it down to third base.
So again, one of my favorite players throughout the years with Kalida. Pitch up high now. Whipple can't find the strike zone. Gave up a run and a hit in the first. An all-conference pick in the PCL from Kalida, now studying, probably ironically, at Bowling Green State University. Up high, and I told him, again, we talked about this in the pregame. He said, what am I going to do tonight? I said either a double or a walk and a stolen base. And he has a shift ever. Pitch in on the corner. Eventually, Whipple just realized, forget it, I'll just throw it over here. And a big part of why he's pitching tonight, too, is to kind of try to save arms for the regular season. Boss snaps one straight back.
Well, he's not going to butt now.
I still think he should have. And the reason a lot of his buddies who are just a year or so behind a walk and a pitch that finds its way to the backstop, buddies are on that infield who either OG or Ottawa Glandorf and Cole Neese at Miller City. 2 Miller and 5 Ottawa Glandorf Titans in the outfield or the infield.
Right.
Of course, you have the duo of Elida and Columbus Grove. As Gabe Goldsberry, he's another one. It's kind of an oddity when where he's from. Played high school at Bluffton. As a pitch inside for a ball.
I don't think we've had a whole lot of Bluffton players.
I think we've had 2 because we had a second baseman just graduated from there a year or so ago. Had a couple of them right in a row, but Goldsberry's been a couple of years. He actually went and played college ball at Lakeland. He's got 2 balls and no strikes. Boss has got that lead off of first in front of Arrington, as he might just walk down to second here in a second. It's Goldsberry.
Arrington's not even holding him on.
No, Arrington's not even interested in what he's doing. And the pitch, grounded past Whipple, 6-4 on the putout in the inning. And a Horseman makes sure he tags Bus out anyways. So it is 1 left on base. No, actually no left on base because of Goldsberry with the fielder's choice. We go to the bottom half of 1-1 here in Ottawa on the home of the Fighting 63rd WZO.
You know Ennis, they know print. For nearly a century, Ennis is printing the latest products for a variety of business and consumer markets, from traditional forms and financial documents to promotional printing and apparel. Ennis is ready to be your partner in the printing industry. The question is, what do you need printed today? Ennis can develop all of your printing needs. Visit their website at ennis.com or call 419-943-2141. Ennis, 68 Lipstick.
Hi, this is Mike Shoemaker from First Federal Bank. When you're looking for a bank to call home to turn, so many offer the same product, service, and rates. So why choose First Federal Bank? Well, at First Federal Bank, we're more than just a bank. We're your partner, friend, and neighbor. And just like you, we're proud to call this community home. By empowering our employees to make local decisions, we're investing in our community, one customer at a time. Together. First Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Logan, the bottom half of inning number 2. It was the Fighting 63rd. First Federal Bank first pitch skied over to the right side, back half of the infield. And that took a long way to be put out for out number 1. It is Logan Miller, Brady Howenstein, and Chase Kuhlman. The battery. Today's game, as always, brought to you by the folks at Buckeye Transplant Services. Close enough.
Yeah. They remind you to be an organ donor.
I did notice Chad Ernstberger's at shortstop now. So it is Brady Howenstein or Haas. Again, Miller, Howenstein, and Kuhlman. The Lee Kinsel starting lineup. Ball sky down the right field line. And it'll drop just a couple of feet foul for strike 1. Or excuse me, strike 2. I thought the first pitch was a ball. So Ryan Rao on the mound. Rocking the, as far as the alumni go, rocking mostly or the red jerseys right now. Of course, the right fielder, who is probably Goldsberry, with the blue one. Now, Howenstein is gone. He's the first strikeout for Rao.
And
Kuhlman's had a couple of really during the regular season for Ottawa. This is, nope, drops in for a strike.
Batting number 11, Chase Kuhlman.
So Kuhlman now takes a pair of strikes. As if Rao has got somewhere to go as the lights start to come on. Got to go down the street, and a swing and a miss. Bats end the frame. No damage done as we go to the third. It's 1-1 here on WZO.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats like gunk, wear, and corrosion, unleashing their wrath. Now, this is the sound of Shell V Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Stop by the Shell Party Mart, Lipstick, Kalida, and the Ottawa Main Street Party Mart.
Transplant Services in Ottawa provides nationwide specialized on-call services tailored to meet your individual transplant center needs and is the industry leader responding to more organ offers annually and providing services to more transplant centers from coast to coast than any other company in our field. Buckeye Transplant provides on-call services up to 24 hours a day, 300 a year, and recognizes that every transplant center has different needs and challenge ourselves on being competent, courteous, and committed to transplantation. Call them to 410-6048 or visit them at BuckeyeTransplant.com.
Back to action with more Fighting 63rd baseball on W Radio.
inning number 3. Lee Kinsel first 3. Warren, Corbin Neese, and Corey M.
Looks like Grant Pierce now pitching. So that means there's
See Pedro Serrano here in this inning.
hats for bats.
Yes. Him and Jobu.
You know, help me now. I can't even say the rest of it.
Yeah, we're playing some clips from Major League. Dave has a great sense of humor up there.
I think it's Dave. I think they're using his stuff, but I don't think it's Dave.
We'll give Dave the credit. Eric Warren. First Federal Bank, first pitch from obviously Pierce now not in right field. Fouled back. That doesn't look like Arrington at first base either.
They got look. I swear, to base. Bowers is now at second.
Next
Warren
pitch
able
in.
to just dive out of the way of that one.
1 ball, 1 strike. One to score on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard. Fly ball into center, and it'll drop in front of Colnice. So a leadoff base hit for Corbin Neese.
Still got one of the most violent home runs I've ever seen from a high school kid. Nearly hit the scoreboard at Miller City one night.
Against Kalida?
I think it was Kalida. He's Corby Neese. He's at Toledo right now, which I always find is amusing considering his BFF is at BG.
Yeah.
I accuse those kids of just walking around holding hands all the time.
First pitch in for a ball.
Should figure out how to get one of those in-game player interviews.
That'd be great. Foul ball over on the first base side, going after it, and just on the other side of the fence.
It was Owen Mackey. He forgot the fence was there.
Person just on the other side of the fence. I pushed over there.
They better call Dickman.
Yeah, no doubt. Is that Steve Bartman over there? Is that who reached in and...
I don't believe so.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul back. Dickman Insurance foul ball. Hits a tree.
And apparently breaks a window. It's like Paperboy.
What a great game.
Hey, how about look around this field? Obviously being able to cover the Fighting 63rd last handful of years, but the alumni just standing around watching this game.
Yeah.
A lot of talent around this field right now.
And out here, too, all the coaches that play and some of the that decided not to play tonight for one reason or the other. Fly ball again. This one behind the plate. It'll go beyond the netting for another Dickman and another 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Back towards the entrance, which they put up here in the last year.
Yeah, the archway.
Again, it's cool because a lot of my favorite high school players to have come playing in this game on one side or the other.
Foul ball down on the third base.
Corbin's trying to take about 15 pitches, I think, in this at bat. It's a number on his back, but he's trying to make sure he gets the pitch for every number.
Corbin, one of the many Nice players.
Nieces?
Nieces?
Nice?
Is that Nice? Would that be
nice?
I have to ask the judge what the plural of
Back
Nieces
to the
is.
Justice Hut.
Fly ball to short. And at third.
A Horseman?
It's somebody. That's who we'll say it is.
It is.
He makes the play for out number 1. Brings up Corey M. The OG product.
Went to BGSU, was an all-league product at OG. He's ready to try and rock one here. You can just tell. He's not obviously moved from playing at OG, and he's got that kind of sweat box.
That he does. They check Warren over at first. First pitch in is outside for ball 1.
Thing is, you know that if he gets on too, he's got Zender behind him. If I'm not 100% mistaken, they might have hit behind one another at OG.
You're probably right. You are usually on those things. Next pitch in is right at the letters, 1-1. The pitch hit into the hole on the right side of the infield, and stopping at second base is Warren. So runners on first and second for Tyler Zender.
It's a nice piece of hitting, too.
Yeah.
Just Bowers was playing towards the bag and holding on the runner.
Tyler Zender.
So Zender stands in. Warren at second, Emmett one out in the inning here in the top of the third. 1-1 on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard. First pitch in is outside for a ball. Fighting 63rd back at it again tomorrow against Pemberville. Ball all the way back to the backstop, and the runners will advance.
Completely different theories, too, because Warren hustled down there, the Mike Hearn approach of just as quick as you can get down. Just go ahead and just take yourself a second.
It's fan appreciation night tomorrow. Lots of prizes they're going to give away, and Muddy and Madonna will be here. Ball inside, 3-0. And all of a sudden, the Fighting 63rd current players, they're in a bit of with runners in scoring position, one out, a 3-0 count, throw over, and back safely.
You ever seen a balk with nobody on?
I have not.
Saw two of them back to back.
Drop the ball?
No, he never came set, and just tried to rabbit pitch one in there.
So it's automatic ball.
It was a ball, yeah. That's what, and that was the question from a lot of the fans. Is it's now 3-1. So how's it a balk? Well, it's still a ball.
Ball 4, a huge lead for M over at. He's standing in front. Stop.
All kind of walked towards him too, and he waited, tried to see if it was going to be a step right or a step. But you're right. Every time it seemed like Alt figured out where he was going to go, there was another step.
Brings up Cody Buckrath. Bases loaded, one out. Two walks and two hits and a walk.
Was an all WBL pick in baseball at Ottawa Glandorf. Played some soccer too. And it's amusing. The current number, I guess outgoing, number 34 from OG, facing number 34 right now.
Inside, 2-0.
I think he wanted to wait and see if that one could hit him or not.
Well, it hits him, brings home a run.
Just kind of danced out of the way.
Ground ball too short. They'll throw it to first, and runner safe coming home. He's safe. Throw to third, and he's safe.
Everybody's safe.
So 2 runners score. Zender moves to third. Buckrath is safe. This will bring up Jordan Laudick.
Heads up base running by him, too.
3-1 on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard.
Again, if the current alumni, if the current back, they would play another 5-inning game either today or Saturday. I heard today. First pitch to Laudick is a strike. I gave Baccarat a single, too, because I think he would have beat that out.
Yeah. Runners on the corners with one out. Fly ball into short left, and it drops. That'll bring a run home.
If you were to do that with a wooden bat, you would say he was sawed off at the end of it.
Yep. When it ended up at the pitcher's mound.
True.
And we're going to visit to the mound. 3 runs across, 4-1 on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard. When we come back on WZOQ Radio, and brought to you by Glandorf Telephone Company.
Jennings State Bank invites you to stop into any one of our 5 Putnam County offices to see why we are the bank of choice. We offer a full line of banking services with that hometown banking atmosphere. We have full-service offices in Fort Jennings, Ottoville, Columbus Grove, Lipsick, and Ottawa. Experience customer service where you're more than just a number on a screen. The Fort Jennings State Bank, your bank of choice. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back on the Lee Gitzel scoreboard, 4-1.
Millions.
Yes.
Just for me.
Bring up Ryan Rao. They called him Peaches.
Peaches.
Fouls off the first pitch. Brought to you by Dickman Insurance Agency. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the third. And off the mound is Fierce.
That's what Jeff Swick and I joked about earlier. If you're going to shake me off, you better have something better.
And he steps off again, and now Houndstein will discuss.
I just assume that one's Jeff Swick's fault.
Yeah, or Matt Pace.
Oh, yeah, I blame you back.
So they have 4 visits left, right?
I don't think that applies today.
No. That is. Swatted into left field to make the grab. It's Miller. He's out there. So out number 2.
That was a nice shot, Peaches.
For Cody Dukes.
Out for Cody Dukes.
Dukes also Miller City.
You get that because his name is Dukes?
Yeah.
He was on an Ohio pick in 2011.
Oh, nice swat. Didn't catch it, but he does finish it at the other end.
Tell you what, though, that's a short, but maybe an even better play at first.
Yeah, no doubt. So 3 runs come across on 3 hits, and he's to the bottom of the third. Lee Kensel scoreboard. The Alumni 4, the current 63rd 1 on WZOQ Radio.
Cherry's 3 miles east of Ottawa on State Route 224. Check out our new inventory and supplies. We are a Master, Kimber, and Henry dealer with over 25. Cherry's has a large selection of archery equipment as well. Be sure to stop into the new archery range in our virtual simulated techno hunt with over 500 hunting scenarios. Hunting from all over the world, from everything from small to big game. We carry Matthews, Elite, and Hoyt bows. That's Cherry's Outdoor World, open at 10 daily, Monday and Thursday till 8, Saturday till 3, closed on Sunday. We buy, sell, and trade. That's Cherry's Outdoor World on State Route 224 in Ottawa.
Back here at Memorial Park, the lights are on. It's not dark yet. They're just getting them ready.
They've been on for a while.
Run the first 3 in the third for the Alumni. Nice ceremony before the game started, honoring the and Dave Kirsch in particular. Is it? Not from Dave.
Not from Dave.
Lee Kensel first 3 for the Fighting 63rd current team. Arrington, Moore, and Alt. As we're playing again like we did on Tuesday. Everybody bats. Just stick everybody out in the field, too. That'd be hilarious. And be like cricket. And Chad Ernsberger just ran out of the ball up. Looked like he was going to go out to the mound. First pitch into Arrington's inside. Brought to you by the First Federal and Trust. Rusty Lammers on the mound now for the Alumni. Ball fouled off. Brought to you by Dickman Insurance Agency.
Hey, that's it.
Dude. See you. One ball, or 2 strikes, and then a call strike 3. Part 2, getting to see these kids that that we have called before.
How about something dig a deeper? We just saw Ryan Rao walk by. He got a pair of strikeouts to end the second. That strikeout of Arrington, now 3 straight for the current alumni, or for the current players against the alumni.
First pitch into Moore is a strike. 3 strikeouts in a row for the old timers.
Not even listening. I literally just said that. Good Lord.
That's great. Well, because I was kind of calling that. I wanted to say it.
It's like I'm in the. And I even struggled with saying it, and you still didn't pay attention to it. Hi, I work here. How are you?
One ball. Swing and a miss. If he strikes him out, you can have the 4 in a row.
Goodness.
Yeah, I'll let you have
to point that out.
1-2. It's yours. Go on.
Nope. There it is.
Okay. Okay, 2 looking in a row.
So both guys that have pitched now for the alumni have come up with a pair of strikeouts back to back.
Oh, fair ball. Down the first base line and racing them back to the bag to complete the unassisted out. 3 up, 3 down. And that is 8 in a row put away by the old timers, as they're calling them. We have played 3. The Lee Kinsel scoreboard, the alumni 4, and the current players 1 on WZOQ Radio. The Lipsick Eagles on State Route 65 in Lipsick invite you to enjoy their daily lunch specials. Stop in for their family-friendly atmosphere. Not a member? Give them a call at 419-943 or to inquire on how to join. Members enjoy daily lunch specials. The Lipsick Eagles is open every day from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Give them a call at 943-3044. The Lipsick Eagles wishing best of things. Stop in to the Carriot Party Shop on Main Street in Ottawa, now under new ownership. The Carriot Party Shop or daily lunch specials. The Carriot Party Shop for lottery, snacks, ice cold beverages. The Carriot Party Shop, your full service Carriot Street in Ottawa. Ready for top of inning number 4. Lee Kinsel first 3 is Moss, then Ernsberger and Von Sassen.
Hey, how about we were talking about alumni?
Yes.
Right now, an OG alumnus in Brad Croy just walked with the bases loaded in the Locos game. However, the Steam still up 3-2 in the Locos in the 5th.
He's been doing pretty good for the Locos.
Yeah, he's on a tear right now.
Okay, so Miller catching now. Onstein pitching. Arrington in left.
Somebody get a new thing of Major League sounders up there, and they're just playing them all. Horseman, Alt, Bowers, and Mackey across the infield.
Arrington, Neese, and
looks like it.
Yep. You can tell it's Neese long hair.
That, and he gets to everything.
Yep. First Federal Bank first pitch, a strike. Fly ball into right. That will drop. Ooh, thinking about heading to second, and now
because there wasn't anybody there.
Now thinking better of it.
How about Miller though, hustling up the line to back up first base?
No doubt.
That's an awkward play, by the way, for Chase Coleman, who's in right, because I don't know. There's a speck of before the scoreboard out there. He made a late break on it.
And now an extra player has been added. Logan Dukes. I guess he was a little.
That's the informality of this ball game.
1 ball, 1 strike now to the Miller City product.
That's why you make a lot of extra lines on the book.
Him and Cody Dukes were added along with Clay Moss, and balls and a strike. They have 20 players now.
Yep.
What? Nice frame job by Miller.
Miller with quite possibly the best frame job of the season.
2-2.
That ball was way off the plate.
That should be strike 3.
He called the first one a ball.
Oh, okay. Okay, now it's 3-2. I think.
Yeah, that's what he put up.
Fly ball into left. And Ocho gets to it.
He makes that joke because that's how it's written on Ottawa's book.
Brings up Ernsberger.
Now batting, the oldest guy on the team in your strikeout batter, Ernsberger.
He's trying to ignore.
Trying to find ice cream.
Ooh! He swing at that one.
He was swinging for the parking lot across the way.
Henry's down there? I think that's what he was trying to hit.
Foul. 0-2.
This will be more of Ernsberger depriving everybody of ice cream. We go to Sydney this weekend to cover his team. I'm going to ask him to buy me ice cream. Because he's depriving all these.
No balls, 2 strikes. Foul down the third base line.
It's kind of a little bit worrisome, I would think, if you're Houndstein, because he's right on top of it. I joke with him he was going to go out there and hit a home run. So we'll see how it goes.
The 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Umpire could have gave him a strike on that just to get the kid some ice cream.
Considering I saw a play last night that he argued and was right about that he lost, I don't think I would.
Over base line and swatting at it was Horseman and didn't connect. So base hit and puts runners on first and second.
Hey, is it possible? Is it possible that Ernsberger is lactose intolerant? Anybody have ice cream?
I think that could be a thing. Two on and 1 out.
On Sasson with a ball. Big hitter. 5-3 ground out the first time. He hit it right on the nose, but it was Connor Neese down there then.
This one fouled off over toward the pool. Brought to you by the folks at Dickman Insurance.
He's calling them by the time this game's over with all these big hitters.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball high, 2-1. Moss at second, Ernsberger at first. And a 3-1 count to Von Sasson.
I was just watching the battle between first, watching them chase each other back, see who's getting to first. Mackey beat him there. Throw, it didn't matter.
There's a chopper short. Step on the bag, throw to first. A 6-3 double play. And that'll do So the 2 hits produce nothing. 1 left. To the bottom of the 4th, the Alumni with a 4 on WZOQ radio.
At the Glandorf Telephone Company, they offer a wide range of features with exceptional quality and service for their customer. Selection will satisfy not only local residents, but the business community as well. Call them to learn more at 419-538-69. Open Monday through Friday, 8-12 and 1 to 5. The Glen at 135 South Main Street in Glandorf. A proud sponsor with Glandorf Sports.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Dickman Insurance in Delphus on Elida Road or online at dickmaninsurance.com.
To the bottom of inning number 4, playing 7 this evening in this game.
Or 12.
Depending on how it goes.
Again, the reason we say that is because it's either 7 if the Alumni wins, I believe, or 12 if the current players win.
Owen Mackey, Connor Neese, and Mike Bowers, the Lee Kinsel first 3. The first federal to Mackey is a ball.
And you look at those 3, that would get Ottawa, the current players, through the lineup once.
Yeah.
Now moved on, and he's playing 3rd. So I think he's on a pace to try and play every part of the end. Played short earlier.
Pitch in for 2.
Trains are coming.
I think there was 6 last night.
Or there were 3 the other night during the first Alumni game.
And a call strike 3.
That is Lammer's 3rd strikeout since he's come in.
9 in a row retired by the Alumni.
Then even deeper than that, 5 of the last 6 hitters for current post have gone down via the strikeout.
Is a third of the way there as he looks at strike 1. And strike 2. Lummer's got things to do later.
Like not wait for the train.
Yeah. Shot into center. Coming up on it and having catch, and then in one motion flipping it.
Is that Jackson Lammers? I don't know.
I believe it is. Rusty Lammers pitching.
Yeah, I think both Lammers are wearing 17 tonight.
Yeah. Let's bring up Bowers.
Pretty sure that's Jackson Center. It's a terrific player at Miller City.
Has a no-hitter that we had.
He nearly had one on this field during his senior year. He and Austin Swift, then of collided out of Indiana Southwest University.
Right.
Engaged in just a terrific game.
It's for strike 2. Yeah, Swift with the Locos now also?
Believe so. I know he's been in the Locos Express program for a long time.
1-2, and wow, again. I tell you what, the Alumni, they're on a roll. Another strikeout. 11 in a row now. Set down. Nothing across. Head to the 5th on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard. The Alumni with a 4-1 lead on WZOQ Radio.
Now, all Fuel Rewards members can earn 10 cents per gallon after every 8-gallon fill-up of Shell V-Power Naphthalene. Who doesn't like the sound of that? Sign up for free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. See fuelrewards.com for details.
Stop by the Shell Party Mart locations in Ottawa, Lipstick, Kalida, and the Ottawa Main Street Party Mart.
Ohio Logistics, warehousing and transportation, with warehouses in Ottawa and in Findlay. Variety of services designed to drive efficiency and profit for your business. They'll do more than get your shipments from point A to point B because it must arrive securely on time every time. Ohio Logistics transportation and fulfillment is vital to your customer satisfaction. Smart move at Ohio Logistics, warehousing and transportation in Ottawa and in Findlay. Contact them at 419-425-4906. Ohio Logistics, the smart move.
To inning number 5. Lee Kinsel first 3. Meyer, Rusty Lammers, and Ty Leatherman. The 2, 3, and 4.
Right. Sounds out loud.
Brought to you by on West Irvin Road in Van Wert. Today's game brought to you by Buckeye Transplant Services. They remind you to be an organ donor and also to give blood, as apparently I'm doing right now, thanks to whatever it was that bit me on the leg.
Dude, these bugs have high school diplomas.
Shot down to third. It'll get away
Whipple.
From Whipple. You got to give him an error.
He seemed surprised by it. I would think so, but.
For 17, Rusty.
And this will bring up for 17s. Rusty Lammers, and we have a pinch runner. It's not Jeff. It's not.
Oh, it looked like Corbin.
Yeah. So, like you said, it's just, by committee, just whatever, go in and run. Ghost runner.
Well, the assumption is that he believes he's not going to have to bat for a while. I mean, he's pretty far down there in the lineup.
Yeah.
He's about 6 hitters from now, but got confidence.
So 1 ball, no strikes. I don't think Rusty threw a no-hitter.
I don't know.
Jackson for sure did.
That give me things I have to look up.
So that's what you do best, though. Top of
I think he did
5th.
for some reason.
Runner goes, and the ball is hit into and going after it and making the grab. Left fielder.
It's like Arrington.
So out number 1. And this will bring up Ty Leatherman.
Tyler Leatherman.
Is it his dad that was the long-time referee official? His grandpa?
Don't know.
Runner goes, throw down, and he is safe. And they try to wrestle him off the bag, and now there's a scrum that is broken out. So Meyer's safe at second on 1 ball, no strikes to Leather. If games were like that in the regular season, that would just make it all the better.
Ooh,
swing and a miss. And they're discussing it out there at second.
I like the laughter.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swatted down the first baseline and foul.
Was that Moss down there first? Just put his hands. What was the need for that?
Foul ball brought to you by Dickman Insurance Agency. One, 2 count to Leatherman. And stepping off. And then back up on the mound, the batter's box, and then back in again. There's a shot into right that will drop all the way to the wall. A run will score and headed to third base. Sliding in safely is Leatherman.
I feel like Leatherman hadn't done that in a while. I think it was Neese who scores. And that's why it makes sense that he was messing with Bowers when he stole second.
So it's 5-1 on the Lee Kitzel scoreboard as the run comes across. And Nick Leatherman. So one out and one on. Fly into right and happen to rush in and it'll drop. Comes the throw home and the runner will score. And head first sliding is Leatherman.
Did he slide or did he just sort of fall down?
Well, I wanted it to sound nice.
I think he just sort of tripped over home plate.
6-1 on the Lee Kitzel scoreboard now for Jackson Lammer.
Get you.
He grounded out to second his last time up. The way they didn't give a triple to tie error. I was nice. There's a ground second. So the shortstop to the flip for the force out. Jackson Lammer's fielder's choice. So 2 outs now for Jordan Tavernak. JT struck out his last time up.
He can't bunt this time either, I don't think. Poor JT.
Well, he could.
Poor JT.
Running the first 3 in the third, 2 more here in the 5th. That adds up to 6, even in Canada.
Hey.
That's for the Alumni. 1 in the first, a loony in Canadian.
Rusty Lammers was part of a no-hitter, by the way. Drummel Smith, May 5th, 2000. And a 10-0 Miller City win over. By the way, the other way around, Miller City picked up 23 hits in that game.
Okay. It seems like a game we would have done.
I don't know. 2000?
Yes.
All right.
No, wait a minute. No,
I feel like that was a little bit before.
That's before our time, yeah. That's a year.
If you're around, you would have.
It's 2 years before my time here. You're right. Okay. If we would have been around, we would have done that game.
Oh, yeah, you'd totally been doing that game. I think you know who was a part of that team? Dusty Peister. Wins in his senior year in 2001.
2 balls. Dusty was a senior in 2001?
Pretty sure.
Jeez, he's young.
He's the same age I am.
Throw back down. All right, you guys are young whippersnappers. 2001, I was all out of high school. To JT. Not Justin Timberlake.
Definitely not.
Oh, over into the dugout and hello.
Leave it to the Lima guy to try to take out all the Putnam County guys.
So bring the count full.
Wouldn't have hit anybody.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss for the Alumni. But they do more. Go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1 on the Lee Kitzel scoreboard in favor of the Alumni on WZOQ Radio.
A visit to African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio, is bound to bring out the kid in all of us. After all, it's not just your ordinary trip to the zoo, it's a wild adventure. You'll feel like you're leading the expedition as you ride through the Midwest's only drive through the animals, if you dare, and capture the moment for your unbelieving friends. Better yet, bring them along. From alpaca to zebra, see rare and exotic animals from around the world, including the world's tallest, the giraffe. Besides the drive-through safari, there's so much more to see and do. Feed a kangaroo, see live educational shows, have your picture taken with a camel, meet and feed hundreds of beautiful budgies in the aviary gift shop. Treat your family to a day of educational fun at African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton. Take Route 2 to the Route 53 North exit and follow the signs. Just 17 miles west of Cedar Point via Route 6. Open every day, rain or shine. Check out AfricanSafariWildlifePark.com for more information. The Ohio Safari Park.
Greg Brown, your local nationwide insurance agent in Ottawa and Fort Jennings, offers auto, home, life, and health insurance, as well as farm insurance. Ottawa, 419-523-5527, and Fort Jennings at 419-286-2661. Nation, your side.
Already. That was nice. Nice surprise when folks call you up. August Truck Repair. You need your truck repaired, take it out to them, Road 1 in Pandora. That's what we were talking off air, so we thought we'd just let you know. Blake Kitzel, first three. Cole Neese, Austin Horseman, TJ Whipple. First Federal Bank to Cole is inside for ball one. 6 run for the Alumni. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors for the current 63rd players. Neese looks at ball 2, 2-0.
Neese has had, at times, struggles at the plate this summer. He's been moved back and forth. A couple of games.
Yep.
Kind of that.
Billy Hamilton?
Well, kind of, he or TJ Whipple have probably been the two that have moved back and forth. Whipple has been as low as 5 and has been as high as a leadoff hitter last handful of games I've seen him. But trying to find that continuity. Now a 2-2 of something going big before they start the tournament on Monday here against Finley, or Toledo rather. Trying to get to take on Finley.
Right. He swats that one and it'll drop into left.
Little poke swing. Thinking of because they played Finley last night and lost 8-6. A terrible ninth inning.
We have a pinch runner.
Gonna happen.
Yes.
I heard him talking about it before the game, but I didn't know if they'd actually. So you replace one Neese with another.
You got the bad boy. From the rain of the rain out, or the game that got rained out, head into home. Carter Neese.
Is it wrong? Or really, what does he call?
I hope he does. That would be hilarious. First pitch into Horseman tonight. That was low. Umpire called a strike. Yes.
Got a Miller City hat on. I mean, honestly, his parents will let him do anything, apparently. He's just
he's baiting Lammers.
He's just daring a throw over.
There he goes.
Uh-oh.
He's going to take third.
It's very possible that kid might be greedy. Because
he would have turned and went home, but he fell down at third base.
Because credit to Baccarat for lollygagging one out there so he could take second. That ball's in the air. He didn't even stop. He turned and just took off.
So 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right.
If he's
You know who's not happy about this whole thing? Horseman.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
They're going to try to hold him on at third now.
This one fouled back. Foul ball brought to you by Dickman Insurance Agency.
What I love is that you can't see from where, obviously, it's, Jordan's right behind him.
Ball outside, 2-2.
Horseman came. There's a lot of room between the end of the bottom and the bottom of the bat, as if he's going to try to put one the other way. On the end of the bat.
He's almost Joey Votto choking up on it.
Let's not talk about Joey.
The miss.
Possible why he struck out.
TJ Whipple singled his last time up.
Stupid Joey Votto.
Now, come on.
I knew it. I knew the other night when he came up to bat. The state's just laughing. They're like, "Oh, he just batted." In the restaurant before we taped the show the other night, and I just knew something bad was going to happen to the Indians.
You take that from your car.
We did on the way home. So, if you've ever seen two people try to walk and chew gum, this drive, remember where he's going and complain about the Indians bullpen. That is Mike and Nate on.
1 ball, no strikes. To whip ball high.
We're trying to figure it out. We're going to do it sometime before I would imagine fall season starts from the Carriot. See if they kick us out. They are a sponsor.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah, Marshall let you in. Ball.
Nope, strike. Whipple didn't like
Whoa.
it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the first before Chase Schreiber was hitting behind him.
There's a chopper too short. It's going to score the run. Throw over to is in time, but the run does come across. And
you mean the one who swiped 2 bases?
That's him. Bring up Chase Schreiber. 6-2 on the list.
Now batting number 32, Chase Schreiber.
I'm going to go seek medical attention at the end of this inning.
Going to the Justice Hut.
Before I lose consciousness of all the blood I'm losing.
Probably a bad idea.
Yeah. And is ball 1. The crickets are out. The lights are on. And ball 2. I mentioned earlier that tomorrow, Fan Appreciation Night, they're going to be giving away. We're going to play baseball bingo. Muddy and Madonna will be here. Fly ball.
Oh, don't come through that screen.
The catcher, and it'll clunk on the top.
Dude, there's one hole, okay. And about a month ago, the ball came straight through the hole and back here to the table. And all I can think of as I'm watching that ball come back is, please don't come through that hole. I don't want to be like the guy on Twitter who got my computer destroyed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I hope Apple got him a new one. HP won't do that for me. They're not that nice.
Shot into right. That will be dropped. That's a flat out error. E9.
Seemed like a pretty routine ball.
Yeah. That gives Grant Fierce a chance.
Fierce who batted in the first, flew out to end the inning to center field. Funny thing is, I took a video of Ernsberger taking away ice cream from kids, and everyone's retweeting it. I'm like, how that's not the play of the day.
Yeah. This will get through the catcher. It'll bank off a backstop and a big turn around second base by Schreiber.
Schreiber is almost as greedy as little niece.
Yeah, no doubt.
The difference is they're going to throw him out. They're not going to let him take it.
He got that on definitely. He swiped it. Little niece took 2 of them away. The 1-0 count. Ooh, in tight. Pierce looks at 2 balls, no strikes.
He was a joke a couple of days ago. I heard the Indians broadcast say about, I forget which park, I think it was the home of the All-Star game. They're talking about how it's a $2.50 cab ride from it's nearly about I'd say about $1.75 here. You call an Uber and they'll be like, no, we're not doing.
2 balls, 1 strike, and to make it 2-2. Pierce gets set to get back in the box. Lammers looks in. Hit into left for a base hit. See if they hold the runner up, and they do.
Good call.
So runners on the corners now. Schreiber at first. See if that error comes back to for the current 63rd team.
It's a good call because it can.
This brings up Logan Miller. Can they pinch run again?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Runners on the corners. First pitch Miller sees is outside, ball one.
Probably the one big thing is the sixth hitter of the inning. It's one of the biggest. It is the biggest inning in terms of guys who have come to the plate that the current generation of the 63rd have put up.
You know, important with Nice in that single, it broke that big string of retired batters in a row. 2 balls, no strikes.
It was 10 in a row.
And ball 3.
And now you've got a streak where 3 of the last 5 have reached.
Yeah, and one of them on an error. Routine fly ball. Low ball 4. And now you got the bases loaded. For Brady Houndstein. Houndstein struck out his last time up.
He wasn't happy about it either.
No.
He kind of got caught where a lot different.
Yeah, he does. He's wearing a Brady Hound form.
Well, the joke of this is that earlier in this, as a pitch high for a ball, Howenstein wasn't wearing his own jersey. One ready for him because he joined late.
Right.
He was wearing Corbinice's jersey.
Yep.
However, this time there's a big differential between he and number 2. That would be Horseman.
This was low strikes.
I think you just saw that it was an H.
High ball 3.
Also, it'd be creative, too, because Horseman batted in this hill with, at the time, Cole Carter Nice on first.
It's loaded 3-0. Ball 4. And that'll bring home a run. So the error plates 1. Back walks. And Chase Kuhlman will come to the plate. And a visit to the mound. So they'll have a visit to the mound, and that's brought to you by the Glendorf Telephone Company. It is now 6-3 on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard in favor of the Alumni on WZOQ Radio.
At the Glendorf Telephone Company, they offer a wide range of features with exceptional quality and service for their customer. Selection will satisfy not only local residents, but the business community. Call them to learn more at 419-538-6987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 and 1 to 5. The Glendorf Telephone Company at 135 South Main Street in Glendorf, a proud sponsor of Ottawa Glendorf Sports.
Well, one thing is Lammers is still pitching.
Right.
Just a different one.
Different initial.
Jackson Lammers will come in to pitch.
He is stuff you can see still. You remember he had some terrific outings.
Yes.
Also at Miller City, obviously. And just, I think, if memory serves, he had about 5 different one-hit games where just one little bloop shot here or there changed what should have been probably a career. And look at the powwow at second base right now.
Yeah.
What is going?
They're deciding where they're going to go get pizza when all this is done.
Everybody there. Lammers, a multiple-time PCL first-team selection. Nearly won the Putnam County League Player of the Year, but some kid named Austin Swift was in front of him.
Yep.
And they dueled back and forth a couple of different times.
Stands in. First pitch is low for a ball. I don't know if he was baiting Lammers or what, but he was waving to him before he stepped in the batter's box.
How about this? The current Miller City Wildcat against the former.
Yes.
Jackson Lammers pitch as he gets one and the throw down to third, not in time. It's not beyond your recollection to see him dirty when he came onto the mound.
Yeah,
he would a couple games where he would be dirty from his time at shortstop. He's got dirt all over the.
Hard player, giving it all. 1-1
with him about how much dirt he was going to take home with him.
Outside 2-1. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. 6-3 on the Alumni with the lead.
Oof.
And a big pitch and swing and a miss. Count 2-2.
Lammers is trying to black out. Coleman's trying to send one home.
In a row have reached. And it's 3-2.
Good stop by Baccarat. That's the first full count? Yes, it is. First full count that a current 63rd hitter has seen today.
A lot tonight, that's for sure. The 3-2. Got it. Whoa. Nasty stuff. But they do get 2 runs due the current 63.
What a great pitching change.
We head to the 6th. Mike Curtin takes you the rest of the way. The Lee Kitzel scoreboard. Well, they get a little bit closer, does the current 63. They trail it now 6-3 on WZOQ Radio.
The auto experts at Black Swamp Auto on Road J, 1/2 mile outside of Glandorf, invite you to stop in for all of your. Black Swamp Auto does everything from tune-ups to engine repair and even oil changes. Black brake repair. So don't go to the big shop repair centers. Stop by the hometown auto repair shop at Black Swamp Auto, where you will get personalized care and competitive rates. Black Swamp Auto on Road J, just around the curve, 1/2 mile outside of Glandorf. 419-230-1991. Black Swamp Auto, supporting local sports in our area. Tony's Hamburgers and Ice Cream at 1702 East Main Street in Ottawa has been serving the area since 1962. Be sure to stop by and try the new pickle fries. That's Tony's at 1702 East Main Street in Ottawa, where all the meat is ground fresh daily. Call ahead with your order at 419-523-5262.
Brown serving Northwest Ohio since 1955, providing quality janitorial supplies and equipment, including brands such as Betco, Buckeye, Tennant, and Clark. Free delivery and product training makes Buckeye Supply second to none in the industry. Let Brown Supply bat clean up for you. Contact Dave Kirsch, the Northwest Ohio rep for 37 years at www.brownsupply.com. Brown Supply Company, a proud of Legion baseball.
Back to the action with more Fighting 63rd Baseball on WZOQ Radio.
Top half of inning at number 6 here at Memorial Park. It'll be Chase Coleman, who was just the hitter, retired with the bases loaded in the last half inning. And Lammers now will come to pitch against Derek Bush, Scapeberry, and Derek Warren. The Lee Kitzel starting lineup here for the 6th. So we'll see how the big Wildcat does his second time around, walking in his first appearance. That's back the second. At to lead off. He was then placed on a 6-4, put out at second base. In play towards third base where Whipple will come, or whether where Ace will come to make the play. See, you just get used to a player being over there, gone. And Ottawa now with the first out of the inning.
Now, batting number 22, Gabe Goldsberry.
So Gabe Goldsberry digs in, second inning. He had the fielder's choice. that ended the inning. Bank pitch to him, kind of off the end of the bat and knobbed over. Coleman with the quick toss to Moore at first. Put out. So it'll be.
Now batting the second oldest Alumni player, number 8, Derek Warren.
Who pops out. And then the 1-3 put out of Goldsberry. If you're scoring at home, you're super confused. Yeah, Dave's sitting next to me. He's not bleeding out anymore.
No.
That's always a plus.
Medical attention thanks to Mrs. Judge.
First, get a cheeseburger from there. You get medical attention for life. So good for you. As a 2-strike count for Derek Warren. Single moved over on a pair of wild pitches and scored his first time up. It's one back up through the middle just behind the second base bag, and the throw from Bowers in the outfield is in time.
Wow.
All right. That's a heck of a throw from behind the bag for the out. And they're definitely making for the dugout over there. So we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's 6-3 in favor of the Alumni.
Here's to Pizza Hut, celebrating 60 years under one roof. Here's to Original Pan, to stuffed crust. And tomorrow's, what will they think of next? Here's to the Big New Yorker, Bigfoot Pizza, and inspiring us all to read with Book It. Here's to every night feeling like Friday, and to breakfast the next morning. Here's to the first online pizza order. Pizza. Here's to the place we grew up, and the pizza right fielders still love today. So raise a slice to another 60 years, and all the ways no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you ready for an adventure? Experience the Midwest's only drive-through safari park located in Port Clinton, Ohio. Go to www.safariwildlifepark.com for more information.
Bottom half of inning at number 6, and a new pitcher here. Old guys, as they're being referred. That's their term, not mine.
Yeah.
Some than me. So I don't necessarily refer to them as that, but Leatherman guest coach Jalen Von Sossen, who has been doing a lot of pen duties. Ryan Rao is now at third. And I believe that's Tavarnik at first base. So Leatherman comes in to take over. Jackson Lombers, by the way, gave up no hits, no runs. He got a strike all he needed to do. He got one batter.
That's what they had him.
He was able to get it done. So the 6th for the Fighting Sixth at Arrington, Justin Moore and Ethan Alt as the Lee Kinsel starting lineup. Backrath has been the one constant back behind home plate. He has caught now 4 different pitchers. Ocho or Nate Arrington.
He's been the workhorse back there.
He's probably going to need some ice or a visit to the Carriot afterwards.
Or both.
Or both. Was maybe ice for a different reason. First Federal Bank first pitch sent to Arrington, foul straight back. Actually out, and Backrath tried to slide to get to it. Help up from his pitcher after he was unable to make the play. I just maybe let him sit there for a second.
Yeah.
Set it. Wherever Dave's glad handing. He'll be back in the booth tomorrow night against Pembroke.
Give him the day off. He deserves it.
He's got a lot of things going on tonight. It's only 9:15. Pitch for a strike to Arrington.
At 11 o'clock last night.
I stopped listening at like 10:30 and thought when I got home. All right? We stopped listening today at about 7. So it only stands to reason. Week for baseball as Arrington shoots one through the gap on the left side for a single. But a big week for baseball. The AAA All-Star game.
Yes.
Last night in Columbus. Did the home run derby a couple of nights ago. Won for the second time. Polito, whose name I can't remember. Moore.
Jim Aducci?
Nah, big dude. A home run hitter. I can't think of his name.
Swing and a miss for Moore.
See if I can find it.
And as soon as you say his name, it'll
well, no kidding.
Me. I mean, his first name. It'll cling to me.
Star game in the national championship taking place at one of the best venues for watch any baseball game.
Oh, yeah.
Ball on a strike now.
Huntington?
Yeah, Huntington
Nice.
Park as the train comes by. The old 9:15 train. It's not the midnight train to Georgia. It's a 9:15 train to Columbus Grove.
Ball outside.
I don't
forgot they have just not put the count up. I think it's
they're
3-0.
just hanging out the window. 2-1.
Well, in
It
any
won't
event,
matter.
it's a
Pitch
fly
skied
ball.
out to the shortstop, short left field as he heads back. Oh, and another ball right off of the mitt. They throw to second. That is not in time either to get Arrington, who had to hustle down there. So the error on the shortstop. Runner on, and a runner at second. And what seemed like an insurmountable lead for the Alumni at one point at 4-1 with the tying run in the form of Ethan Alt, the shortstop. Hand squares the bunt back towards the third base side. Runners not in time to get him on to first base, but an out bunt nonetheless does its job.
Nice. Because after he grounded out his first time up.
So Owen Mackey is the batter here. One out, Rookie again, still representing the tying run at the plate. Pitch to him is a strike.
Chad Huffman.
Thank you. Next year's All-Star game for the AAA played in El Paso, Texas. Just on the strike there for Mackey, the Columbus Grove Bulldog.
The Mud Hens make the playoffs. We get one of the first shots at tickets.
The AAA 2 that the Mud Hens and the Clippers would like to play in is being hosted in Columbus, Ohio. Mud Hens have played in it back in the day. Columbus has played more recently. They went out west a couple of years ago. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now into the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. When lights are on, it's a beautiful evening for baseball here in, I don't even know what I would say. I almost want to say suburban Ottawa. We're in the burbs.
The suburbs.
We're in the burbs. So 2-2 pitch down low.
It's a nice view from the camera, too, on YouTube Live.
From Leatherman. You can always go back and watch this video on our YouTube. You can also hear these games on our SoundCloud. Put that one out on Twitter. As the big bender dropped in front of Mackey, who just looked at it and said, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Leatherman with his first strikeout. So Rusty Lammers in his time of the mound, I think. So that is of Ottawa hitters. Here's Connor Neese. Big swing and a miss on a pitch outside of the zone. He lined out and was robbed in center field. His first time up in the 4th. Mike Bowers, Cole Neese, and Austin Horseman would all like to hit. It's just a determination of with 2 outs, or rather they're going to do that here or in the bottom half of the 7th. Other than the big righties pitch down low for a ball. And again, commend Cody Baccarat, who's been taking the brunt of the punishment behind the plate.
Need a light?
In case you do, it's very bright. And a pitch fouled back and out of play. Dickman Insurance foul ball. I wonder if Neese parked back there because he turned around and tried to make sure he thought it was us.
He didn't have to call Dickman's and then take his car to.
Chad Neese might be the worst Chad Neese is distracting, rather, the now worst third base coach as a pitch pop back up and into the glove of Backrath to end the inning. But he is apparently, or he's distracting the third base coach in Ernstberger. We go. It's a 6-3 Alumni lead here on WZOQ.
Are you tired of the normal zoo experience and looking for an exciting way to interact with animals up close? Come to the African Safari Wildlife Park for your chance to meet over 400 exotic animals face to face. No other park comes this close. Not only will you be able to get up close and personal with the animals as you feed them from inside your own vehicle, but all the shows and attractions are included in the price. As the only drive-through safari in the Midwest, African Safari Wildlife Park is sure to help create memories you and your family will never forget. Take Route 2 to the Route 53 North exit and follow the signs. Just 17 miles west of Cedar Point via Route 6 in Port Clinton, Ohio. Open every day, rain or shine. We can't wait this summer.
Back to the action with more Fighting 63rd Baseball on WZOQ Radio.
Top half of inning number 7. It's pretty simple for the Alumni. Get through this inning, and you are champions this year. Like Chad Erzberger didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
He just realized the inning came to an end. Just trying to take away ice cream. There would have to be a pretty big rally here by him to come up again.
Yeah.
There are 9 hitters of the 7. No, what did you say? 20 now.
Right.
To bat before he could take ice cream away from little kids again. Nice took a home run swing against Coleman, who just laughed. He had a big smile on his face to the junior left-hander when he got it back. Good foul off to the right side of Dickman Insurance. Foul ball, so the lead kids will starting lineup in Corbin Neese, Corey M., and Tyler Zender. MCO. Foul Coleman, who once upon a time, wow, he blew 3 pitches. Well, he blew to Corbin Neese for the strikeout. At his first strikeout, he came in as the 4th pitcher. TJ Whipple, Greenstein, the 3 before him.
For the current guys.
And 3 different pitchers have had that. Whipple got one, Howenstein got one, and now Coolman. Corey M. and what has turned into a beautiful scene is behind 0-1. It was the first Federal Bank first pitch that was offered, was the one that Coleman kind of laughed at. As the ball chopped off the right side, out to the second baseman. Bowers makes the play. He's made 2 of the last 3 outs. He got Warren in the 6th. So 4-3 on that. Here's Tyler Zender now. There's just one time in this game. Team has gone 1-2-3. It was the Alumni in their last at bat. Tyler Zender, in his second plate appearance, walked one of the 6 runs on the board. His team was what I didn't know or didn't notice until just now. Cole Neese is now catching.
You know, the Alumni set down 10 in a row, and now the current guys there has set in a row.
Ball and 2 strikes to Zender. Fastball, and down goes Zender. So back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. We go to the bottom half of 7. The Fighting 63rd have got some work to do. We'll send up their 1, 2, and 3 hitters on the League Kensal scoreboard here on WZOQ Radio.
The Farmer's Elevator with 3 locations in Pleasant Bend, North Creek, and Stanley. Specialized chemicals, fertilizer, and seed and feed. They also haul grain from the farm to the elevator and deliver feed to the farm. 419-653-32.
Cherry's Outdoor World is located 3 miles east of Ottawa on State Route 224. Check out our new animals and hunting supplies. We are a master, Kimber, and Henry dealer with guns in stock. Cherry's has a large selection of archery equipment as well. Be sure to arrange in our virtual simulated techno hunt with over 500 hunting from all over the world, from everything from small to big game. We carry Matthews, Elite, and Hoyt bows. That's Cherry's Outdoor World, open at 10 days till 8, Saturday till 3, closed on Sunday. We buy, sell, and trade. That's Cherry's Outdoor World 24 in Ottawa.
At the Glandorf Telephone Company, they offer a wide range of features, exceptional quality, and service for their customers. Their large selection will satisfy not only local residents, but the business community as well. Call them to learn more at 419-538-6987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 and 1 to 5. The Glandorf Telephone Company at 135 South Main Street in Glandorf, a proud sponsor of Ottawa Glandorf Sports.
Back here on WZOQ Radio, Mike, and what's left of Dick?
I'm okay now.
Trying to hold himself. Mike Bowers, Cole Neese, and Austin Horseman, the league cancel starting line. In the 7th.
Freaky music.
This is Twilight Zone. Kind of an update. We talked about, obviously, we're covering Van Wert this weekend. Sydney beat Greenville 8-0. What that means is that Sydney wraps up the number 1 seed. They will not play Saturday, so it likely assures either later tonight or early tomorrow when the draw comes out for the District 2 district tournament that Van Wert will play on Saturday. So they will be on Z Sports Live at some point, and the current guys will be in action at 1 o'clock as they will get Field, Michigan.
So would that go Saturday, Monday?
I think they would play. So we'll pick it up and not in time to make the play. So it's kind of funny. The bunt single, Neese, and you can imagine that it is probably going to be with Bus coaching for the current 63rd and the rest of the season.
They called it a foul ball.
Aw. And the scoreboard died. So trust me, it's a 6-3 game. That must have just rolled a foul when he picked it up then. Because I thought for sure he was going to be safe.
That messed things up because I put a single in.
So did I. Ball high. It should be, I believe it's 2-1. Scoring a bunt again, putting it down the third base line, and that one also was foul. To be a little higher. The duo of
they should let that come to fruition for the weekend.
So Nick Leatherman is now the catcher. He will try to finish it off with Ty Leatherman doing the pitching.
Now batting,
Cole Neese still batting. I believe he's got a ball and 2 strikes. And it doesn't matter because he's got a strikeout. So forget about his single. Leatherman gets the strikeout. That is now 10 of the current 63rd.
Now up to hit for your 63rd, Austin Horseman.
So Austin Horseman, he was one of those. He struck out the last.
Austin batted in the first of the 5th. He did walk, though. Takes a pitch for a strike here. So 0-1. Just at 9:30. Center should be it. Line drive and put away center field. So the game starts at 7:37, ends at 9:30. Alumni take 2 of 2. They go 12-2. And they go, I don't know what everybody's doing.
What are they doing?
But we're playing 7 innings.
Yeah, I thought we're too. The umpires that are talking the same thing. The umpires are looking over like, what?
Well, Ottawa ran back onto the field like there's more innings.
And the umpires are discussing, what are we doing here?
Honestly.
That's what I was told.
All right. Well, we'll take a break. 6-3, as apparently we go to the 8th.
There's a big difference in serving an area and being a part of it, of a community. You tend to work harder because your work affects you too. Putnam Electric, our employees are your friends and neighbors. They are involved in your community. They take pride in what they do because doing a good job affects all of us. We are Paulding Putnam Electric Cooperative, your local consumer-owned, not-for-profit electric provider, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Valpental General Hallway and Garbage Service for residential and business trash hauling, serving Lipstick, Hamler, and the surrounding areas. Valpental Hallway, 419-943-3211. Call to set up a pickup today, or if you need a dumpster, they can rent those too. Valpental General Hauling and Garbage, 943-3211. Wishing best of luck to the Vikings.
So it's split to that last 2.
I was giving bad information.
Yeah, so was I. So was everybody. It was on Facebook. McKitzel first 3, Cody Buckrat, Jordan Laudick, and Federal Bank first pitch, a strike. The next is high, 1-1. Smack foul down the first baseline.
You really took out the people over there.
Yeah, and the pole.
So much for everything I said.
1 ball, 1 strike. Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swinging up. Second strikeout in a row out for Kuhlman. Brings up Jordan Lau.
Who apparently.
Maybe we're going to play 8. Just to be different.
Yeah.
Well, there's 10 up on the scoreboard itself. Maybe they're just going to feel like the whole time.
It's very possible.
Laudick swings and misses. They were worried about curfew last night. The way that that Moore was pitching, this one fouled off because he definitely a slower pitcher.
A rhythm pitcher.
Yes. Very much. Very deliberate. 0-2 the count. Strike 3.
Why can't any of these guys be the ice cream player of the game?
Yeah, no doubt. Let's bring up Rao.
Chase Coleman's found his rhythm.
For the last 5 has struck out.
Ryan Rao.
Oh, now.
He had that nice ball in the 3rd. It was, I want to say Arrington was the outfielder then.
It was somebody.
Pretty sure it was either Arrington or Miller. I think it was Arrington.
There's a chopper to short and not going to be able to come up with. So, runner on.
That's an infield single.
Yeah.
That ball was smoked by Rao.
For Clay
2
Moss.
orange guys working together.
Yeah.
Ford Jennings and Elida. Should be Cody Dukes.
Yeah, Cody Dukes. Now, see, my book is all messed up. Moss and then Logan Dukes, if they get that far. First one is a strike.
Well, apparently they will at some point. It'll just be in the 9th, either in the 8th or the 9th.
If we have a 9th. Fouled it off 0-2.
Somebody got a memo that we didn't get.
Yeah. I think it's
must be lost in the inbox.
No balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Fly ball to center, and it's going to go over
it's like
the
Miller.
center fielder's head. Score, maybe. Now down to third, and they haven't been a run down. Yeah, you keep it just
it's
falls
like
5
to 6 on the putout.
So the run score, give him credit for a single, and then put out 5 to 6. But one more run, insurance tacked on. It is 7-3 on the Lee Kinsel scoreboard in favor of the Alumni. So we head on WZOQ Radio.
The tradition of excellent quality, Pandora Flooring and Supply, and so do the savings. Stop in Melissa to find out how you can save $200 on qualifying shawl purchases or 15% off Mohawk carpet. Pandora Flooring can help you decorate your entire home, including floors, windows. Bring the tradition of excellence to your home or business with Pandora Flooring and Supply, 101 East Main Street in Pandora, with a wide selection.
Buckeye Transplants, its nationwide specialized on-call services tailored to meet your individual transplant center needs. Industry leader responding to more organ offers annually and providing services from coast to coast than any other company in our field. Buckeye Transplant services up to 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and recognized transplant center has different needs and challenges. We pride ourselves serious and committed to transplantation. Call them today at 419-4108 or visit them at buckeyetransplant.com.
To the bottom of the 8th, first 3, TJ Whipple, Chase Schreiber, Grant Fierst. Looking at the 9th, the Alumni will have the 19 batters coming to the plate.
Seems legit.
First pitch is high for a ball. And through a 9th inning.
I don't even know anymore.
Jordan Laudick.
So Jordan Laudick in to pitch. The 6th pitcher for the old timers, as they're calling them. Swing and a miss to Whipple. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball into right. Second baseman comes up with it for out number 1.
That ball is
Yeah.
By the way, of the 5 pitchers that have been for the every one of them has picked up at least 1 strikeout. 3 occasions, Leatherman, they all picked up 1. Time up for Schreiber.
It's swinging into right and tracking it. Out number 2.
Ottawa's saving the runs and the hits for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
In the game with Pemberville. Tomorrow, is it 7 or 7:30? Ray keeps saying 7:30. Why are all these games?
To turn the lights on.
Okay.
Better. Grant Fierce. You'd think it'd be 7 because, I think Muddy and Madonna have a...
Right.
Birds got to get their sleep. No balls, 1 strike to Fierce. Another string of outs by the Alumni guys. No balls, 2 strikes. Down low 1. Eight of them put away now. Make it 9.
And again,
it's 2-2. Well, not yet. Yeah, the scoreboard had it wrong. Everybody else thought it was 2.
I had 2 strikes before that.
Yeah. There you go. Shot to second. Now it is.
He still got it.
So nothing across.
To the 9th we go.
I guess we are. Lee Kitzel scoreboard, the Alumni 7 and the current 63rd 3.
Ottawa Tire Service at 1436 East Main is your full-service automotive repair and maintenance shop. From top oil change to engine repair, the experts at Ottawa Tire and Service Center are their automotive and farm equipment needs. Your one service is Ottawa Tire and Service at 1436 in Ottawa, 419-523-53.
You know Ennis, they know print. For nearly a century, Ennis has specialized in printing the latest products for a variety of business and consumer markets, from traditional forms and to promotional printing and apparel. Ennis is ready to be the printing industry. The question is, what do you need printed? Ennis can develop all of your printing needs. Visit their website at Ennis or call 419-943-2141. 58 Vine Street in Leipzig.
Thought you had the 9th.
I thought it was you.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to split it.
Whatever.
Okay. To the 9th inning. Lee Kitzel, first 3. Moss, Dukes, and back up to Ernsberger.
Mackey now on to pitch.
Now pitching for your 563rd, number 3, Owen Mackey.
So we'll get back around to the ice cream player. Moss, his last time up, back in the 4th. He's in the 19th batter in the lineup. 7 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Alumni, 3, 4, and 2 for the current guys.
So from a strikeout perspective, gives up the mound was the most fruitful for his team. He picked up 4. Now,
all those swinging strikeouts.
The 1 run, 1 hit. Bulk of the runs, the 3 against Grant Fierce.
Ooh, bounced up there and a nice stop. Allenstein. And now have a discussion.
He's just saying, dude, it's 9:45. Throw to the strike zone. See what happens.
Never know.
Can play here. It's got Whipple at short. It makes it easy to figure out. You can see the reflection of his glasses in the lights.
Yeah.
Plus the long blonde hair. Bowers at second. He's got the clean white pants. Pitch for a strike. 1.
Today's game brought to you by Buckeye Transplant Services. They remind you to be an organ donor. Ball 4. And this will bring up Logan Dukes.
You don't think the challenge of having 16 or 20-plus hitters is hard until you have to write it in a scorebook.
Yeah.
And come up with extra colors and do.
Extra spaces. Ball bounced up there.
Duke's got the 3-2 and flew back in the fourth.
One ball and no strikes. Shot into left. That will drop. Puts runners on first and second. Berger.
All he's going to do is break these kids' hearts. The third time he's come up, no ice cream. There was no ice cream that was distributed. Well, he batted about 2 hours ago, it seems like.
I think it was. Back in the fourth. Ball outside. Looks encouraging Arnsberger to strike out.
No, he's trying to go home with a perfect day.
2 on, nobody out. Oh, he drills this one. And to be out of here.
He hit 40 home runs in college. He just teed off on one here for 3 runs.
Wow.
Cream was had. Good Lord.
I think it's one of the first. That's the first one we have seen.
Dude, that is 350 to the alley.
Yes.
He put that 375 or more.
Oh, for sure.
Goodness. He's 40. He should be able to do that.
It's 10-3 on
He's
the
going to hate that
scoreboard. And we have a visit to the mound by Little Niece. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. He's bringing the hook with him.
Chad Ernsberger's kind of a bully. Kids came here just looking to have a good time, get some ice cream, and he tees off on one. Come on.
And is not happy at all. He let his pitcher and his catcher know about it.
I'm going to text him that video later and just tell him he's a bully.
Little Niece going. He's giving it to the players on the bench, too.
I mean to tell you, he probably is.
To bring up Von Sossen.
I don't know how that went, but they didn't have dairy.
Von Sossen.
It was that time in Canada.
Hey. This one fouled back to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Extra 2 innings. Plated 4 runs. This one down in the dirt, 1-2.
He's going to get to his Twitter afterwards. He's going to hate me. He's going to block me on Twitter.
Fly ball into right. It is caught. So bring up Meyer. So a walk, single, and a home run that hasn't landed yet by Ernsberger.
So you might want to warn people in West Lipsick that ball's coming.
Yeah. Oh, big swing and a miss.
So Ernsberger already accomplished that feat.
First home run hit
My
here
goodness.
this year.
No, it's a second.
Oh, that's right.
I was wondering the tower.
I missed one. Yep.
It was, I think one of the kids from Findlay hit one during the tower.
Angel?
No, it wasn't. I don't remember. I know I've seen one here.
And call strike 3. So 2 outs for Rusty Lammers.
Now batting number 17, Rusty Lammers.
Lammers is 0 for 1. He was hit with the pitch in the first and flew out
Just by the way, in case someone thinks I'm being mean to Chad, that's my guy. I'm teasing. Just so we don't get anybody who that.
Ball in the dirt, 2-0.
I joked with him earlier on today when we were texting back and forth that after he said he had to get his wife's permission, good choice. That I was in middle school.
2-0. And just at a lackadaisical swing.
He just sort of threw the bat at it.
2-1. Well, she's pregnant with twins, so, you know. Foul back, 2-2.
Saying she rules the roost. Say she did before that.
Yeah. You're there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one will get away, and it's 3-2.
Just a little bit.
Surprised they didn't play that clip. Yeah.
I know I've seen one here. I can't find it. I watched a kid tee off on a ball, not near as far as what Ernsberger just did.
Looking on Facebook Live, it looks like there's smoke in the background.
It's the dirt. Like Jason Aldean's.
Ball 4. I thought maybe that was from the fireworks from the home.
My goodness.
So bring up Ty Leatherman. Dave Kirsch is
apparently back in the booth. First of all,
well, it's almost bedtime, so he's getting a little loopy.
I knew that Tyler Leatherman's nickname was Full Moon.
Leatherman 1 for 2.
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about why. A triple, or if you look at it, it was an error.
It was an error, right? I scored a triple. Why not?
It's the second Van Wert home run. Jaden Utsi hit against Ottawa last week. But I know it's the second one.
In for a strike.
Way upstairs.
Find it too.
I'll have to figure it out later, but I know that it was a bomb.
Was it Finland?
There's a good chance.
2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outside, 3-1. We approach 10 o'clock.
Ernsberger, though, walked, singled, and a 3-run home run. That's why nobody gets ice cream.
Yep. It's all his fault.
And Tony's is going to be close way before the end of this game anyways.
Ball inside.
I feel like they're probably closed now.
Yeah. Well, they close at 10. So you got 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got 6 minutes to end this game, pack up, and get across town.
Let's bring up Nick Leatherman. He's
Yankees, by the way, beating the Indians in the 8th, 6-4. I agree. Sometimes you just hear things in the crowd and you agree.
I heard something about Canada.
I heard longest inning ever. Still 35 when this inning started. My birthday was last Tuesday.
Ooh, shot down the first base line, nearly hit Leatherman. Run's going to come in to score. And the 4th run of the it's 11-3 on the Lee Kensel scoreboard. And this will bring up Jackson Lommers. There's a 1st and 2nd. Still 2 out.
Here's an odd thing. If you're a fan of this, obviously Jackson Lama, one of the alumni, but are you happy that the alumni are playing well, or how does that kind of go?
Yeah. You're kind of down.
Lommers, again, a couple of times finished in in the Yale voting for Player of the Year. 1 year, I don't know that he shouldn't have gotten it. I'm just going to be honest.
He and Austin won.
Well, Austin beat him for it 2 years in a row.
Mm.
Speaking of Austin Swift, but I don't know. I kind of thought maybe the second time. Swift has had a tremendous career.
One of the best at Kaleida. Right? And that will go to the wall.
From the window to the wall. Sliding head first into second. How about that?
And 2-run score. A double for Jackson Lammers. And the route is 6 runs here. And then it's 13-3.
And you're interested too if you're the current fighting 63rd, because you don't want to use anybody else on the mound. You hope, that out for Mackey here and get out of this.
Chin to Tvarnak is low for a ball. He's struck out twice.
And he can take that back to Toledo with him.
And Mackey pitched in the first game. He pitched further up, though.
First game was 12, this one's 13-3. And again, the Fighting 63rd were in it at one point. It was one.
Mm-hmm.
But that big every other inning for a while, and I blew it open.
Yeah, especially here in the 6th and the Ernsberger.
Has that landed yet?
Rudy Lomley's over in Lipsick waiting for it to come down. His birthday today. A wild pitch. Runner will move to third.
I've taken to orange in my book now for the 9th inning. There's a lot of orange.
So, base on balls and a visit to the mound brought to you by the Glandorf Telephone Company. It is 13-3 on the Lee Kensel scoreboard. We'll take
Hi, this is Mike Shoemaker from First Federal Bank. When you're looking for a bank to call home, it's hard to know where to turn. So many offer the same products, service, and rates. So why choose First Federal Bank? Well, at First Federal Bank, we're more than just a bank. We're your partner, friend, and neighbor. And just like you, we're proud to call this community home. By empowering our employees to make local decisions, we're investing in our community, one customer at a time. That together. First Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm not going to be allowed to do any games anymore because I'm now openly rooting for Derek Buss to hit a home. I'm not even going to lie.
Derek Buss.
He's one of my favorite players.
See if he bunts. Nah, they have the shift on.
I told him to bunt. Look at Lammers at third. Lammers could shake hands with Buss on his way down.
I'm on at third. Nobody's even close to third. Whipple is at his normal position at short. It's a fly ball. Short center that'll be hauled in and mercifully for the final out. 6 runs come across and the bomb at Ernsberger. 13-3 on the Lee Kensel score. Wrap it up in the bottom of the 9th on WZOQ Radio.
African Life Park, the Midwest's only drive-through safari park, is home around the world. Feed the animals up close and personal from the comfort of your own vehicle. Stroll many exciting animals on exhibit and enjoy educational animal gift shop for souvenirs, food, and cold drinks. Don't miss out on the fun and family beautiful photo opportunities at African Safari Wildlife Park, located in. For more details, visit AfricanSafariWildlifePark.com.
The Miller City Sportsman Club at State and Miller City, supporting the community of Miller City, Horseshoe, Cornhole Leagues, NASCAR Pool, and much sponsor very many worthy causes, including boys Little League and girls softball. The Miller City Sportsman's Club with over. Call for information on how to be a member or go at MillerCitySportsman'sClub.com. Club on State Route 108 in Miller City, wishing them all our area teams.
Gabe Goldsberry will come on to pitch here in the ninth and look to close things out.
This is not a save situation.
It's not like last night where the guy for the Indians got a save in a 19 because he pitched more than 3 innings, which is completely asinine. But whatever. So Goldsberry, the played at Lakeland Community College with the baseball. He will look to close it out against Logan Miller. Also Brady Howenstein and Chase Coleman, the 3 scheduled hitters here in inning at number 9.
The rest of the ice cream, because Chad Ernsberger ruined it for everybody.
Yep. Nobody gets. I feel like if Ernsberger did an error at short, then the kid should get ice cream.
That could be a makeup.
He's still just over there talking junk to everybody on the side, who I imagine is hounding him about being announced as the oldest player by far. So the 63rd is good right now, but they will try to finish this one off here. Miller, Howenstein, and Coleman, the Lee Kinsel starting 3. Miller will work different blue colors, you notice, picked up over the years, and Goldsberry's got some heat.
Yeah.
See, fires one on the first Federal Bank first pitch for a ball. Second pitch put, and the pitcher will pick it up, underhand it over to first for the 1-3 put out. And a game that was stopped at 9:30 after 7 has now crossed the 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
And I believe we have officially reached the twilight zone. If you don't know what it is,
we have.
Go Netflix it.
Yeah.
So a 6-run top of the ninth has blown this open to a 3 lead.
Speaking of scary movies, I saw the trailer for the new Halloween. They drilled that into the ground way too much. And that's true.
It's not possible.
Not even Jamie Lee Curtis can.
0-1 pitch, chop, foul, straight back. Good hustle.
And it part.
No comment.
Can't kill Pennywise either.
No, you cannot.
Clowns are creepy.
An all-conference pick of the Northwest Conference at Bluffton. Misses way high.
Clowns and ceramic dolls named Annabelle.
I just didn't watch that because it looks stupid. High leg kick from the righty and a swing and a miss. He's a strikeout. So again, continuing that every alumni pitcher has gotten a strikeout tonight.
So all of them should get ice cream.
I think that's number 12 on the deck. So we're down to Chase Coleman. Batted in the second. He was a strikeout victim both times. 2 different pitchers got him.
And a frontwards K.
First pitch down low to him. But if we look at these games, 12-2 in game 1 in favor of the Alumni. 13 with 2 outs in the ninth. Just a lot of fun, and it's cool to, what I guess, for lack of a better term, what is become of a lot of these guys.
Yep.
Very college-educated professionals.
Fun out there.
And ball grounded down. That could be it. Slow hop. The ball fired across and into the dirt. The scoop. And the 5-3 put out. So the revised version of this game is at 10:05. The Alumni take both.
13 runs towards 3, 4, and 2 for the current 63rd.
So that is what we will have. He's 63rd, not the Alumni. Back in action tomorrow.